Okay, so let me get this straight. Y'all spent the last how many years gaslighting us, saying, oh, Biden's fine, he can do it, there's nothing wrong with him. No, don't worry. Y'all were dragging us for even implying that your holy king is disintegrating right before our eyes and needs to be playing a game of bingo, not dozing off in the Oval somewhere wondering which blonde-haired lady walking around the building is his wife. Y'all spent so long gaslighting us just for the constituents and Biden's whole party, the entire structure of the Democratic Party, to turn against him. And instead of replacing him early on when many people were bringing it up in the first place, I mean, this man has been going downhill for years. Y'all waited until the witching hour. Like, y'all really waited right up until the election's almost here to do this. This is clown-like. It's a circus.
Headlock, got him in a headlock. Music to my ears, I'm about to make your head pop. Headlock, got him in a headlock.
All right, so to start it off, Joe Biden said, or at least whatever intern that wrote this said, because I'm sure he can't focus on 2 sentences at a time, like, girl. He said, it has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. And while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. And yeah, girl, it makes sense for you to focus on your duties as president because, like, girl, you can barely do those, and you're trying to be in somebody's campaign and be reelected. Like, girl, you can barely keep those eyes open, babes. And everyone around you, the yes man around you, the yes man that was, all over my social media screens, y'all were just, oh my God, how dare y'all want Trump? Y'all want Trump? How dare you criticize my holy sovereign? How dare you? My sovereign king. It's just like, oh my gosh. So all of that rah-rah, all of that shade, all of that dragging, talking about y'all are dividing the party, only for y'all to replace him anyway. Only for y'all to replace him anyway. To do the very exact thing that we were talking about from the beginning. That y'all were so mad. Y'all were so mad. Now we got Van Jones over here crying over the fact that Joe Biden stepped down. Van Jones shucking and jiving ass, like literally talking about oh, I feel so sad because it's like taking keys from your grandpa and it's just so sad because you really love him and you wouldn't be here without him. Like, he's really up there choking up. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, he's choking up like he's about to cry talking about Biden. And I'm just like, Biden, don't never talk about you nignogs this way at all. I promise you, he not getting choked up crying about you nignogs. I promise you that. Like, Democrat or Republican, I ain't never crying over not one of you greedy, malicious, monstrous ass politicians. I promise you that. I just don't know how you can see what the American empire does to its own citizens and does to the global South, people overseas, like all these communities, all these indigenous communities. Like, I don't know how you can see all that stuff and start crying over politicians who love to